Another question from Ace. What advice would you give to someone starting their fitness journey? Do you have any advice for people that might be, starting to feel the pump now?
Nah, bro, you look pretty wild.
Nah, bro, trust me. Welcome back, you lot, to beautiful, sunny London. As you can see, it's nice and warm outside. This is the same upper body workout that is on my training app. So if you're interested in using the same tools that I use, the link to my app and my training programs will be in the description below. I'm going to be using the alternate exercise feature to tailor this workout to my level and ability, but also you can use this to change the workout based on your preference for the day. Another thing that I've updated on the app is you have things like these announcements that pop up at the top of your screen on your dashboard. Today is Wednesday, so we've got a Wisdom Wednesday, and I've got random tips that pop up like this to help you along your fitness journey. Let's bring up some of the questions that ChatGPT has asked me. What inspired you to start training with calisthenics? I know skills like muscle ups and handstand push-ups, even levers really caught my attention and they just made me want to learn it. And then the second thing that inspired me or motivated me to start calisthenics was the fact that you can train anywhere with minimal equipment, which was going to be beneficial for me because I had plans to travel in the future like I am now. What was your biggest struggle when you first started training and how did you overcome it? I'd say the biggest struggle for me when I first started training was actually finding calisthenics equipment, pull-up bars and dips, because when I started training it was pre-COVID and there weren't many calisthenics outdoor gyms around. So it forced me to be creative and use gymnastic rings, hang them up on basketball rings, trees. I also got lucky and found some dip bars from Big W, which I invested in. They were like 20 bucks. And for those who don't know what Big W is, it's basically like maybe a Tesco's here. So yeah, doing some arm circles. On the app it says 30 back and 30 forward. So I'm gonna keep them nice and controlled. None of these. One more question and then we'll go straight into the workout. Are there any common fitness myths that you believed in when you started? Yes. So like many people, I initially avoided carbs thinking that it would make me fat. It was also common for me to do protein shakes as meal replacements because I was under the impression that it would have a different effect on my physique than actually eating the calories. I also believed that when it came to training, more is more, which does have some truth to it, especially when starting calisthenics and you need to establish those neural patterns for new skills. But I actually realized through a lot of trial and error for myself and my clients that less but better is better. For example, right now, I'm actually doing the least amount of sets and reps I've ever done in my entire life, but I'm seeing the most progress towards my skills. Sorry, there's an ambulance. Ambulance in the UK, or at least London, they're so excruciatingly loud. Like they don't need to be that high pitch, I feel. I genuinely have to block my ears because they're just so loud. Maybe I'm getting old. I'm actually doing the least amount of reps and sets that I've done in my entire life, but I'm actually seeing the fastest rate of progression towards my skills and hypertrophy than I ever have before. And partly the reason behind that is because of intentionality. If you got 3 sets, it's like, okay, I've only got 3 sets, I'm gonna give it all I got. I think that's where some of that Mike Menser philosophy kind of comes from. I'm gonna warm up with some one-arm pull-ups and some handstand push-ups. And the reason why I start with those exercises without going into some warm-ups like pull-ups and dips is because they're the most neurally taxing and just generally hardest exercises that I'm going to encounter in this workout. And while I haven't accrued fatigue, this is the best time to tackle those exercises. So I'm going to do the one-arm pull-ups on these gymnastics rings. And the reason why I'm not doing them on the bar is because they're quite slippery at the moment. And I don't want grip to be a limiting factor in this exercise. Let's do it. Okay. It's always tougher on uneven and loose grounds like this for me, but we move still. Oof, I haven't done this in a while. Man, that felt awkwardly hard. Can't forget to track the set. So I've done 1 handstand push-up. I usually do tuck lever rows, but I'm going to change it to ring 1 arm pull-ups. Then I'm going to say I did 2 reps. Tick, rest time is up. And we're on to our next set. Fun fact, I actually asked my ChatGPT, what do you want your name to be? It responded with Ace. So my ChatGPT's name's Ace. So let's go into a question that Ace has asked. What is your current training goal? So I have 3 goals that I'm focusing on, and then come June, I'm gonna see if they need to be changed or updated. If you give yourself a shorter time period, you'll be surprised at what you can actually achieve. My first goal is an overall general body composition goal. So it's maintain 70 kilos, but stay within 10 to 15% body fat. And then I've also set 1 push performance goal, which is 3 sets of 3 handstand push-ups. And then I've got a pulling goal, which is 5 sets of 3 one-arm pull-ups. So I've actually achieved that goal in the past, but at a lighter body weight. So I want to do that on the body weight that I'm currently on. Second set of handstand push-ups. I'm going to try and stick that hold before we actually perform the eccentric. How do you stay motivated with training when progress feels low? So I find most of my mental battle personally is actually getting to the gym. And if you're the same, I would personally just say to focus on getting there. Nothing more, and the rest will follow like a domino effect. For me, because I train in the morning, I find it's actually quite practical to pack my bags the night before so that it minimizes contemplation time for when I wake up and I'm trying to get to the gym before my workout in the morning. Another thing is you can train in the morning to prevent things from coming up in your day, which might give you an excuse to skip your session. And also surround yourself with people that are going to keep you accountable, push you and encourage you to stick to your goals and stay the track, and maybe even do the journey with you, like the community on my training app. All right, let's go, 3rd set, yeah? Yo, this guy training behind me has literally parked his truck, chucked on some gloves and started training. I feel like he's working right now, but he's made time to train, which is kind of cool. I might ask him a question.
I don't really do the camera stuff, bro.
Yeah? No, fair. No, that's all good.
I'm sorry.
No, that's all good, bro.
Put it online and everything.
I put it on YouTube, but yeah, it's basically
is
I just do mic'd up workouts and everything.
What did you want to ask me, bro?
Do you have any advice for people that might be, busy, or like, someone like you who's kind of, just making time for training, I guess?
Yeah, I would say for me, I was always starting off anytime I could, anytime I was passing a gym bar or somewhere I could get some reps in, and just small steps, because it's a journey. So you have to start, everyone has to start somewhere.
Yeah.
So I'd be driving past workout parks and I'd be seeing people doing muscle ups and pull ups, and I couldn't do 1 pull up, couldn't do 1 muscle up, could barely do a press up. And I just kept trying, kept at it. Consistency is the most important thing. Yeah. And just finding time for yourself and making it happen, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man,
yeah,
bro.
No,
yeah.
anytime, man, bro.
Jacob,
anytime,
yeah?
Jacob, Leo.
Yeah.
Nice
Leo,
to meet you,
nice to meet you, bro.
Thank you.
Is it alright if I put it online? Just that little
ahead,
section?
Go ahead,
yeah.
man. Yeah,
Appreciate it, man, bro.
What's your page?
Oh, I can show you if you like. I don't really, it's not a catchy.
Okay.
But I'll show you after your workout,
Thank
yeah.
you, my bro.
Yeah, you do your thing, bro. No worries. Let's go for another one. Let's go. I'm gonna count that. We've got 1 more set to go, and then we'll move on to some muscle ups, pull ups and dips. All right, next question from Ace. Do you prefer training solo or with a partner, and why? For me, I don't really mind training with other people, but I prefer to train solo just because I use this time in the day as me time, and I'm usually kind of focused on the actual workout. I don't really like to talk during my workouts like I kind of am now, which is ironic. But yeah, if I'm training, I just want to go in, do my work and get out. Do you have a favorite exercise, and why do you love it? It'd probably be the muscle up, just because, I don't know, it's a movement that got me started, and it's still kind of crazy to me that I can do them when back when I first started it seemed impossible. So when I do them now, I feel like it just hits something deep in my soul. Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna count that one. Sorry?
You learning the handstand?
I'm doing the handstand push-up, yeah, bro.
Oh,
but
yeah?
the handstand, like at the end, gets me, yeah, bro.
Yeah, I'm trying to work on my way up to the handstand.
Yeah.
I see you doing the one-arm pull-ups and stuff.
Yeah, bro.
Sick,
Yeah, they're
man.
tough,
Sick.
man.
Yeah.
Can you do them as well?
I can't. One day, hopefully.
I reckon you can do them, bro. One day.
Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe, but
Maybe when you're fresh.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, bro. How long have you been training for?
Just around COVID, when COVID hit.
Yeah.
That's when I started, trying to make time for it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Tried gym back in the day when I was younger.
Yeah.
Never made any progress.
Yeah.
Because I'm, what's that, ectomorph?
Yeah.
Body
Yeah.
type. So I can't gain weight.
Yeah. I'm the same, bro.
Yeah. Nah,
Legit.
bro, you look pretty well.
Nah, bro. Trust me. Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
like eating and eating, so
Yeah.
probably the same thing as well. Like you're trying to eat.
Yeah. I've got to be careful with my diet though. If I sort of bulk on too much sort of processed foods and stuff like that,
Yeah.
my stomach gets a bit funny. So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
trying to cook clean
Yeah.
and stuff like that, man. But it's just hard work.
Yeah, it is, bro.
Eating harder than the training.
Yeah, that's same as me, bro.
So,
For real.
Yeah, man. But you're doing well, man. You're looking wild.
No, I appreciate it, bro. I'm trying, man.
Like you, man.
I'm trying. Nah. Oh. Yeah, I'm not gonna count that second one, but that was good. Obviously, gotta have a drink. I don't know how you guys be training without water, man. So moving on to some muscle ups, pull ups and ring dips. Lower the rings, obviously. Hold up, that's too high. Yo, so.
What's your page, man?
Oh, bro, so if you go YouTube,
Yeah.
it's Jacob, Jacob. Yeah, so that's my page. It's just getting started, bro, so nothing crazy.
Nah, keep at it, man. Keep
Yeah,
at
bro.
it, bro. Yeah, nice to meet you, my brother.
Likewise, bro. Leo, yeah?
Leo, yeah. Jacob.
Hopefully
yeah.
I'll see you around, yeah?
Definitely.
Like, we'll train sometime. So we gotta do it, bro.
I will do, bro.
Alright, 100%, bro. Take care, yeah? So the guy training behind me, I just had a quick chat with him. His name's Leo. He's a mad guy. He doesn't really pop into these ends that much. Yeah, but hopefully we'll run into him again because he had some good wisdom to share, you know? What is a go-to meal or snack for fueling your workouts? I train fasted personally, but my go-to snack right now is something I found. When I moved to London, which are Trek bars. Honestly, they're so good. They got a Biscoff flavor and a millionaire shortbread flavor, and honestly, they're pretty good. And personally, I love them because I don't always have an appetite. It's just a game changer for me when I'm trying to hit my protein and calorie goals to maintain that body weight goal that I mentioned before. All right, so next up, we've got some muscle ups, pull ups, and then dips. We're gonna do the dips on the rings. When you're doing supersets like these with big compound movements, fatigue really sets in and sometimes you can forget about your technique. So what I'm gonna do is really count in my head the tempo that I wanna stick to. You can see here, the tempo is specified in each movement. So in bar pull up, I'm doing 1 second concentric, 1 second pause, 3 seconds eccentric, then a 1 second hold at the bottom. And look, there are gonna be some reps where I probably don't hit that, but the goal is to really be as intentional as possible with the tempo. So let's get to that now. Okay, let's try pull from dead hang. So no pendulum swing at all. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool. Oh, and ring dips, that's right. Almost forgot. So I'm pretty sure I'm doing a 3-second eccentric per rep. So that's what I'm gonna focus on this time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Cool. So we had about 1 or 2 reps in reserve in that set. Another ambulance. Hopefully it's not for me. So if you've got my program already, you're going to notice that there's a rep range rather than a specific rep to hit. Using the alternate exercise feature, I want you to choose a progression that allows you to fail within the specified rep range. And that's going to make sure that not only 1, are you going to be building muscle, but 2, you're going to be building the necessary foundational strength to move on to the next progression. So just then we did 5 bar muscle ups, 10 pull-ups and 10 dips. So we're doing 3 of those sets. Do you have a favorite cheat meal or comfort food? So in terms of my favorite cheat meals, I like to keep them somewhat in line with my fitness goals. So I at least try to keep them high protein. Bro, is London all right? There's so many ambulances that have passed today. In order to do that, it's not even a cheat meal because of how good the macros are, but for me it's a cheat meal because it's like a cheeky meal, if that makes sense. And I have it every day, so I have a daily cheat meal. So it's the Veda protein pasta. I usually just have that with some oil, butter, Parmesan cheese and some seasonings. If you have 200 grams of pasta, which is honestly quite easy for me to inhale, there's 50 grams of protein right there. And in terms of comfort foods, I actually grew up eating a lot of soups with meats and heaps of vegetables, like sinigang, nilaga, tinola, lugao, all those great staple Filipino soups. Whew. It's getting hard to stick onto these bars because it's a little wet. I didn't stick to the 3-second eccentric on the first couple reps, so I'm gonna do a few more. If you went into fitness, what would you be doing instead? Well, as of recently, I graduated from my bachelor's degree. If I wasn't doing fitness, I'd probably be doing UX, UI design. When I was younger, I would be one of those kids that are walking around with a notebook and pen, just drawing everything that they see. I've also been playing drums since I was 2 years old. I taught myself how to play guitar and ukulele. So, I don't know. I think growing up I was definitely more of that creative mind, and fitness is honestly quite recent. I started when I was 19 years old. Here we go, next set. Started to feel a real good burn on that last set. So we have bar chin-ups into parallel bar dips with an 8 to 12 rep range. So I'm going to manipulate my tempo and range of motion so that I cannot do more than 12 reps, but at least 8. So that was 10 reps for chin-ups, 12 reps for parallel bar dips. Rest time is on. Oh yeah, another question. Another question from Ace. What advice would you give to someone starting their fitness journey? I'll keep this one short and sweet because I'm actually going to do a whole video on this topic here, but setting your goals allows you to have a more defined criteria on what should and shouldn't be in your training program. So I'm focusing a lot on my elbow flexion to target my biceps. At the same time, at the bottom of the chin up, I want to get that full range of motion by opening my shoulders at the bottom. Whew. Man, that was tough. Okay. So I'm bending my knees because I don't want to touch the floor at the bottom, but to keep the weight shifted on my chest, I'm going to keep my knees in front of me like this. Because if you bring your knees back like this, your weight is going to shift back onto your triceps. Yeah, we're starting to feel the pump now, which is good. That's what we want. Dang. The birds are really chirping today. How do you approach setbacks, whether in fitness or in life? dang, if I see somebody that I know go through insert scenario, what would it look like for them to approach that situation in an admirable way to me? And I'd basically try and go ahead and do that. I've experienced my fair share of setbacks, even the past couple of days. And I truly think that your character is defined not only by your beliefs, but your action and how you choose to handle that adversity. What inspired you to introduce your training programs and training app? So with my background in studying UX and UI design, it really taught my brain how to think through the lens of a problem solver. I kept seeing common pain points arise in people around me, my clients, and my own fitness journey. So I implemented my training programs and app as a solution to address the problems that I was experiencing as a coach and as a competitive athlete. Okay, last question by Ace. How do you hope your app will impact the fitness journey of others? Honestly, I just want to make the process of building muscle and movements with calisthenics simple. That's it. So to end each workout, you swipe right, you go to this end screen, and you swipe to finish it. Whew. Well, it's starting to rain a little bit, so I better get the heck out of here. So thanks so much for training with me today, guys. It was nice and fun. Just remember, my app has everything that you're going to need to build muscle and movements with calisthenics. It's the exact program that I'm going to be on and that I've been on for the past 1 to 2 years. And if you've been following my journey on socials since then, you already know that I've been making crazy progress. All the details are on my website in the description. Can't wait for you to join me and a whole bunch of other athletes too. So I'll see you in there, or I'll see you in the next video. Let's go.